Um, Hello, my fellow comic book collectors. It's Alan, the comic collector geek, and I'm joined with Steven, Mr. C6, Mr. Gentner, Mr. Man of Mystery, and the Overstreet Advisor to the
Yes,
world.
I am. Yes, I am. And the guide will be coming out in February.
And it's
And
gonna
one
have
of
Lady Luck.
and one of the covers is Lady Luck. And so in honor of that, I broke out my Lady Luck slabs.
Mhm.
There's only five books in the run
Is it
as a
five? Or,
title at the end of Smash.
yeah,
It's
yeah,
not six, it's five.
yeah.
And Alan and I, Alan did the honors on that to get me going on that. And
Hmm.
yeah, it's great. So
It's a great
we
run.
have really nice stuff. Kay Munin, I realize you want to have us show all sorts of really nasty, naughty stuff, and
Not so naughty.
and as much as that would be a thrill, the last thing we need is our robot overlords coming in here and crashing our Christmas here.
Yeah, yeah. The YouTube is a little bit strict about certain things.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
don't show a toy
toy guns.
firearms.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I tested that hypothesis twice on Bleeker's Church and crashed. I crashed his show twice.
Nice.
It's an
Yeah,
honor. It's an
yeah, yeah.
honor.
He would probably be over 30,000 subs if it wasn't for
Oh,
having
if
you.
it wasn't for me, my God, he would have won the lottery and everything.
Yeah.
Way to go, Gentner.
So tonight, I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure about the title for the show tonight. It's going to be Good Girls. We're going to be showing Good Girls, Good
You
Girl.
all the way, all the
But I was
way.
going to put Good Night Shirt, but I was like, the shirt part just I couldn't. It didn't really fit for me. I didn't know putting about the shirt.
Well, unless we had Nate to back our play,
Mm-hmm.
it's because good. It was, in other words, something that's a good night. But of
Mm-hmm.
course, my mother and his family also said
I
good
said
night
shirt,
shirt. As far
which
as that,
is I
I
just
love it.
that extra shirt thing. It just was weird to me, so I couldn't
I
do it.
love
I
it.
couldn't. Yeah, so I was debating about it. Just so you know. And oh, I gotta quickly say thank you to Tan. Hi, Tan.
Hi, Tan.
Hello, my fellow comic book collectors.
Hello.
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 It's good that I have no ego, so
None.
I can totally make fun of myself. So thank you, Tan. I appreciate it.
Why do you have to do it? I'm more than adequate for that job, Alan.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't have to do that. I'll do it for you.
Okay, thank you. That's very nice of you. You're always willing to help. Um,
You're welcome, Rich.
okay.
You're very welcome for the Christmas card.
Oh, Chris,
I,
get a Christmas card from you?
yes.
I didn't even see that in the chat. I didn't get. Okay, let me say hi to the chat, and then I'll get to that, and I'll see it.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. So I see where you're saying he wants to see some uncensored. The everything will be uncensored today, but there's nothing to censor. So
No. Everything is uncensored. It's raw, raw
raw.
dog, dude, raw dog.
It's all
I
uncensored
didn't mean
tonight.
anything, champ. It's okay. He went upstairs.
He got scared by it.
He said he heard raw dog, and he said, "I'm out of here."
He got paranoid.
He's
Uh,
not. He's no fool.
but hi, K Munin.
Hi,
Then we got
Andreas.
then we got Mark. Hi, Mark.
Hi, Mark.
And we have Jeff
Big Jeff.
and Robbie Josephs
Robbie Josephs.
and Rich Big Nasty.
Big Nasty.
Who else do we have here? John Harrison,
Hello, John.
and then Diabetic Superman.
Soups.
Then we have Bearded Rooster,
Mr. Rooster.
Archivist. He wrote first, but I don't think you were first there. Archivist, you're like
Well, you're
20
first in
messages later.
you're first in our hearts. How's that?
First, yeah, that's yeah. And then we have Just Michael. Hi, Just Michael.
Hi, just Michael. 88GH8NP90909. Because they made us put all that jazz, and you have to go back and
I know it's so
go
annoying.
around Robin Hood's barn to get that stuff off.
Yeah. And then we got Mike Pope. Hi, Mike Pope.
Big Mike.
And who else we got here? We got the Comic Showcase Shop.
Hello.
He's been on once or twice before.
Once I was going to say, thank you for coming. Very much appreciated.
Yeah. And we already said hi to Tan, but I'll say hi to Tan
We
again.
do. Hello, Tan.
And we got Mark Marshall.
Mr. Marshall.
A lot of Marks, by the way. Then we got a Mark McCullough. McCullough.
Merry Christmas to you.
Merry Christmas. Yeah, Merry Christmas to everybody. This is actually the last show that we're doing until Christmas, like until not New Year, but until before Christmas, I guess. Right?
Yes. Yes, I see.
Yeah. So that makes sense. Okay. And then we got Lau.
Hi, Big Lau.
Actually, I announced. Well, I sort of announced for Lau. I'm planning actually. You know my comic book that I'm doing.
You mean your new Kickstarter?
The new Kickstarter. Well, the second one I'm going to do with Steven. Okay, like the other Steve, right? I'll do one last chance with him and see how it works out. But I'm thinking of doing the third issue with Lau. And
I think I have to say that win, lose, or draw, I think that getting in with Lau and he's good guy. His art is wonderful. Nice guy. How he wants to hook up with you is beyond me. But no, but I really am excited about that.
I think he gets it. I mean,
he does. No, he really does get it. He's working on a beautiful Phantom Lady for me right now.
I saw like sort of renditions of it, not complete yet.
Yeah, really he's sweating the details, and at nighttime when he's starting to wind down, he just says, "Well, I'm going to do a little bit more and a little bit more." I love that. Just whenever it feels like it, when the muses say, "Lau, go and go and do things for Steppo,"
voice in the back of his head. Where's my artwork? Where's my
No, that's no. You never bother creative people that are doing stuff for you. Let the muses take them where they will.
I actually have an update for you, but you're not going to like my update. So I'm not going to tell you.
Tell me now. It's all right. I'm in a good mood. It won't hurt me. Go ahead. Tell me.
So you're one of one book. That's what we're waiting for, right? It's just really the fulfillment right now is two people that have not been made complete on my Kickstarter. And it's myself and you, right?
Yes.
You're one of one. So you're one of one. I guess it's just coming back from the printers now.
That's all right. It's coming.
Because there was one that was destroyed. They had to destroy it, right? Well, it's out there in the ether. We don't know what happened to it. It got destroyed, right?
Yeah.
So they're making a new one of one just for you. And
okay.
So it's
Is it the same one of one that I would have had, or has it been doctored a little bit differently to be?
I think it's going to be a little different, slightly different one of one.
Well, then in the marketing boys will say a little bit of extra goodness. This was the book. This was the book that I got.
You're meant to get, yeah.
That was supposed to come, but because it was the prize for getting the only piece of original
art.
Pen and ink art. Everything was original, but the only pen and ink that was there, which is here you go. Here you go, Kay Munin. Here you go. So this is not terrible, but this is the actual art by Mouse. Is it Bill
Moss?
Bill Moss. Yeah. And this is Judy of the Jungle, is it not?
Yes, it is. Judy of the Jungle.
So this is pen and ink and beautiful.
It looks great. I actually like the black and white version better.
I think the black and white works on this. Yeah, so, but this, and since we are talking Good Girl, and this is a golden age thing, I don't know how good she is,
but she's. I'm not sure.
Oh, she's good. When she's good, she was very, very good. But when she was bad, she was great.
Okay, so.
So I got one book. I mean, I got the color version, but I got one of one because it was, how much was it? $500, $900? What was it?
I think it was like $500. It wasn't that outrageous. I think it was
$500.
I think it was like $400. It isn't that for original art.
It isn't that much. $500. It isn't that much.
Okay, it's a one of one thing. Okay. I'm going to go back to saying hi to people. Hi, Lyle.
Hello, Big Lyle.
Why am I saying I'm mixing Lao and Lyle together there? That was very odd.
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah, that was internet.
By the way, you're the young feller.
He's the young feller.
You are the young feller.
I'm the young feller.
I am sir, and you are the young feller.
Yes, I'm not even reading the comments here. Yes, I am the young fella.
At least younger.
Okay, then we got Job Lot.
I don't know if I've seen Job Lot before.
I've seen him a few times, actually.
Hello, Job Lot. Nice to see you.
And then we got Who Dat.
There he is. By the way, I got your card. It was an X-Men Christmas card. Thank you very much. It went into our Rogues Gallery, and you had asked, and I just wanted to let you know it arrived in safely. Thank you. Fun.
Okay. And then we got Kenneth.
Hello, Kenneth.
And who else we got? We got Comic Mike.
Comic Mike.
What else we got here? I think I got everybody.
Okay.
Okay, I got everybody. Wait,
That's great.
And Archivist asked a question.
I want the Dirty Rotten Girl special. When are we doing that? Dirty, rotten, naughty, nasty. That's we actually have a few of those. Actually, Alan sort of took me in that direction. I never have ever gone after those at all.
Yeah. Sure. I'll go with that. I'll just nod and smile.
I'll run with it. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have you go first.
Okay.
Okay.
Are we going to go a couple times?
We're going to do 2 rounds. So I brought about 20 books.
Well, I have about 60. So we'll just run until you feel like you want to just turn me off. Okay, turn me off, man.
I'll just go like, this is how I'll do it. And then you'll just be talking. And then all of a sudden, hi, Mike Cobb.
Hi. Well, we all want to thank you. What I have here is I have the first Matt Baker artwork on first Baker artwork, Matt Baker artwork in comic books. Here it's Jumbo Comics, I think it's 69. And it's the gals that are inside. All of the women inside were drawn by him. Very, very good stuff all the way through. Here is a Junior Comics. Here are the 3 Lady Lucks that we were just talking about, Lady Luck. There's Super Duck, Space Detective with the Beautiful Frail, Parole Breakers because she's a bad girl, bad. Here is one of the 3 Spirit ones. Alan thought she was a nurse, but in fact she
was a nurse at first because of the little hat.
Well, she has the cape and she has the white hat, which at first glance she is a nurse, but what she actually is she's a white Russian, and it's sort of a Cossack hat. I got Murder Incorporated, and she's been thrown off the dock into the drink. And this is the guy that ended up drawing the Legion of Superheroes, John Forte, back in the Golden Age, and it's Murder Incorporated #1. That's the Southern States collection that Dave Alexander had. And this is Corliss. This is really a big book. I have to show this one.
Yeah, it's a good one too. It's Al Feldstein cover.
There were 2 issues of Corliss Archer, and he did the whole thing. This is Corliss Archer #2. I got this from Ryan at Automatic Comics. He gave me a very fair deal on it. One of the things that we always talk about with Fox Features Syndicate is that Victor Fox would take whatever paper he could get. I mean, God knows what it is, but it's sort of ground up, God knows what. But there were different colors of pages. So you could have kind of a gray page. You could have sort of a, God knows what it is, off-white something or another. You could have blue, and you had pink. And the pink pages are the ones that seem to be the ones that people, that it's so out there, it's really cool. Here is an 8.0, which I would be surprised if this isn't right at the top of the highest graded Corliss Archer, and it has pink pages.
It's a fairly rare book, so I imagine that's pretty high on the census.
And Mr. Feldstein always puts the girls in the very, very tight, clingy wet T-shirt with static cling contest for these very well endowed women. I I I I love it. I'm going to put
Yeah,
it back.
but it's actually an interesting one because the like it's based on a radio show.
Yes.
And if you look at the book, it's kind of naughty. It's got a lot of like lingerie and like
Yeah,
kind of
I mean,
kinky
she's
clothes.
always saying, "Oh, I have to change my clothes again," and we're all going,
Yeah.
"Keep changing." And do you realize also that that book is in the
Hi,
seduction of the
madam.
innocent? Is hi, madam. That book is in the seduction of the innocent.
Yes, and it's because of the headlights and a whole bunch of issues.
All the wonderful things. So
Yeah.
I will now start. Um, this is just slightly off topic, but Robo Picto Comics has been cranking out reproduction homage covers that are stunningly beautiful. Here is the one I just got them for Contact Comics. Here is the one for Dynamic Comics number 8.
You're gonna show these on Friday. No.
Well, I just wanted to show them because I just undid them.
Oh, okay.
And then here's Suspense 3.
I'm getting those too. They're in my my stackery.
Well, I just thought for once I would show something before you could, because almost always it.
Hi, Nathan.
Hello, Nathan. All right, so here, let me pull a chunk out here. This is my Good Girl raw Good Girl books that are the I have quite a few more out, but these are the ones out of the safe. Here is All True Romance.
Oh wow, that's a good one. I like that. I've been trying to find those ones, by the way.
Oh yeah, I mean,
they're hard.
Oh yeah, they're not. That one's just that's a beauty. Here is this came from Dave Alexander. This is from the Loon collection. I would say that it's at least a 9.2.
Oh wow!
And this has one of the interior on this is just wild. It's just a great one. This is the one where they're using the flamethrower on the monkeys in the tree, and they're all falling, screaming out of the tree on fire, and the Rula story. And she says, how terrible, how terrible. Then she takes the flamethrower, and then she turns it on the guy that had it, and basically incinerates him in the pan. It's really, and Phantom Lady is after the criminals, and they said, oh my God, it's Phantom Lady, and she brought her breasts with her too. So here's all top 10. Here is
I
Babe.
think pygmy ones are fun too.
Well, the bone in the nose and the little runts, hey, and hello, Chonko. It's something else. It's pre-code. Yeah, it is not PC, and it is what it is, and they're wonderful. Here is Babe number 2. This is the ubiquitous groin cover. And so many, you would think that some kid, if you ever had from Booty Rogers, these kids that, remember we had the Peachies where they had the gal running with the, like the guy running with a baton, and then you put a fuse on it.
Yeah.
And then but you'd always, if there are any girls in there, you always, would draw terrible things on them. It was standard procedure. Like the guy jumping up for the basket and the guy's going like this. And so you draw a big knife and it's going right through the guy's chest. This is how I grew up, right?
Wow.
Or the fact I never did. This is my second copy of this book that I believe I got it. This was the first copy of this book I got. It came out of New Orleans, and it is the famous Blue Beetle disappearing bra cover.
Oh, nice. Okay.
And I would say that it has a very little bit of rust on the staples because this came out of New Orleans. And so I think that's where it lived and the climate down there. But it's not bad, but the edges are absolutely, I mean, you can see the lines where they cut.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a really great color strike, too. Living proof that crime never pays, but we're going to show you anyway, right?
You have 2 copies of that, right?
I have a slab of it as well.
Mm-hmm.
This is a book that Alan has. I've had this, though, for years and years and years, and it's Bruce Gentry with a Jack Kamen cover.
I love this one, yeah.
And I always
keep a nice copy of this really cheaply. It was just nobody. I don't know why nobody bid on it. It's such a great cover.
Oh, it's amazing. The thing that gets me, because first of all, her breasts are protruding Like there's no tomorrow. There is no foundation. It's just they're just standing up.
Mm-hmm.
And it looks like she's wearing Florsheim shoes. What is a woman wearing these fruity loafers
Yeah, they're
for?
really ugly shoes, but
And this is the thing about Kamen. If and I'll show you if I see that he always puts the screwiest shoes on his beautiful women. It's nutty. It really is. It is nutty. Here is Canteen Kate #1. And this is my copy. I know Alan has a copy, and it's signed Matt Baker, which these generally he signed, but this is a very nice,
mine is
bright.
Right now.
Fair enough.
Mm.
So anyway, but here she is. I mean, Matt Baker could make the girls look so lovely and desirable and stuff, where Kamen was more naughty. And so Biggie Shack, the immortal Biggie Shack, was the one that basically phrased it perfectly. I mean, I've always trying to figure out some way to differentiate, and he hit the nail on the head. He really did. So anyway, there's that.
So what did he say? Sorry, I missed.
He said that Jack Kamen, the Kamen artwork is naughtier. The Matt Baker stuff is beautiful and desirable and goddess, and I love you and I want you and let me bask in your beauty.
I think the difference is Baker's women are beautiful, whereas Kamen's are sexy. It's the simple way of saying it. Sex.
Well, that's it. Beautiful, and of course, beautiful is sexy too. But as sexy is beautiful too. But that is the differentiation, and I think it's true. Here is a Kamen cover here, and Alan was just talking about this book that some guy bought it for a song. This is another one of the from the Loon collection. This is probably a 9.4 or a 9.6 of Clairvoyant #2.
Yeah, I was really upset to see. I actually paid up for my copy. I didn't pay I paid a couple $100, but mine's a lower grade than the one that sold. I think somebody got a really good deal on the one.
Oh my God! They were asleep at the switch, or the people that were there did not appreciate. I mean, if I had that book and it had sold for that, no bueno.
Yeah.
Oh, there's good stuff in here, man. With one Clairvoyant, let's have two.
The pistol whip one.
Hubby is bleeding out in the back of the car. And it's got a nice date stamp on it. I think March 2nd of 47 in the morning. Thank you. But her dress is somewhat transparent and you can see through. I mean, Kamen is really, really good.
Yeah.
And here is that. I keep telling this story. All my stories I've told, I keep telling him I'm old. When I said to Alan, I said, well, do you have the Jane Russell Clairvoyant? And Alan said, who's Jane Russell? And I said, I'm so old. But this is the Jane Russell homage cover. That is the #4.
I have the complete run of Clairvoyant now.
Actually. Yeah, I know. Yeah, you do. How many issues did it run?
I think 5. Altogether, I'm pretty sure.
This was those 3 were the ones from the Loon collection from Dave. So here is a Bob Lubers cover. It's Crime Reporter #1.
Oh, sorry, 4 issues.
4. That's what I thought. That was the last issue.
Yeah.
Okay. Crime Reporter #1, and Crime Reporter has some fantastic covers by Baker and Kamen. I mean, 2 Baker covers in a row. They're really good. But here is the other 2 I have on that are slabbed. I'm in my raw box today because the stuff I really don't show very much. But isn't that a lot? Lubers was a leg man.
Yes. Yeah. And he liked that kind of position actually, where the girl's like jumping out of a plane or jumping out of something. Yeah.
Jumping out of a something.
Jumping out of a something. You know how it is.
Here is another Jack Kamen cover. This is Ellery Queen #1. This was one of the very first books I bought on eBay. Thank you. It's really a good one. But this is a beautiful Skullfinger cover. And when I bought this book, it cost me a whopping $55.
and it's way higher grade. And I think I paid like a couple hundred for my 1.0 copy of that book.
I look at the prices on and I see these books that I have that I bought them so long ago, and they're several of them are in the thousands, or multiple hundreds, and I'm very thankful I had them. But it just shows that good stuff is good stuff is good stuff. I mean, but this is just a great cover.
Oh yeah, it's a really good one. That's another one that I have a complete run of it.
Ellery Queen.
Yep.
Good art on those covers too.
Yeah, a lot of fun ones. Yeah.
Here is Famous Crimes. I don't seem to see a number, but this is a great
yes,
one.
It is a Canadian book. It's Superior Comics.
Yes, Superior. Yes. Here is a Fox Feature Syndicate. This is Famous Crimes from Police Files, True Stories of Cold-Blooded Killers. And he took one look at her, and while he was looking at her breasts, she basically ventilated him with her automatic.
And that's a Sodi book as well.
Yeah, and it's a good thing because crime doesn't pay, but look at the color strike on this one, Alan.
It's really nice.
We do this. We love to show you guys and gals our wonderful chat. We want to show you the best stuff we have. Although it is Christmas. Christmas is wonderful for me this year in many different ways. I'm very, very happy. It's a pleasure to be here to share the time with you guys. We thank you so much for being here. Here is JoJo.
Oh, I love that book.
Congo King.
I need a new copy of that book, actually. I have the ugliest version of that book there is out there.
I had a copy that was probably a grade lower than this that was beautiful. Mm-hmm. And then I had a chance to trade it and then upgrade to this. And the porous paper that Fox used that I was alluding to, you see up in his arm how you have all this bleed, the color bleed going on up his hand and on. Yeah. It's because the paper was so porous and it had no finish on it at all to print on. Sure. And that's why a lot of times you'll have the transfer on the inside cover of the.
Yeah, yes. So if you open up the book, for people that are not familiar with Fox books, if you open it up, the first page is on the actual cover side.
Inside cover.
And it's usually like it's a two-toned.
Blue or red is usually with red a lot of times. So it's just red and white and black and white. And there's so much red on it that it will transfer through it'll bleed through it didn't do it on this one, fortunately. Mm-hmm. But that's part of it. And if you see that and say, oh, I don't like the bleed through, don't feel that way about Fox books. Yeah, if the book looks nice and it has a certain bleed through, that's just the way that they were. So, I mean, if you look for one that doesn't have that, it's just, thank you.
It is a very interesting...
Well, yeah, it's sort of, she has, what it is it's teeth.
Oh, is it teeth?
It's teeth. Teeth. Teeth.
Yes, teeth. Yeah.
Teeth. She has teeth on a string, holding her trademark in place.
Yes.
What a cool book! The Mountain of Skulls, The Screaming Village, and others. Ho ho! Let me just get through the JoJo's, and then I will let you take over, boss.
Okay. Sure.
Let me just finish that. Let me push this down a little bit here. There we go. Here is another JoJo, and this is very, very, another Cayman cover. Very, look, the animals have faces. That's how you can tell it's Cayman, and the curved blade always. But here they are with the guys have flat tops with bones in the nose, and they're feeling her up pretty good as they're putting her down into the pit. Isn't that wild?
It looks like they're going to drop her just based on the awkward position that they have her in. She's just like, that's another run I just completed, by the way, is JoJo.
Wonderful.
In the last few months ago, I actually just completed. I love JoJo. I think it's great.
They're wonderful. This one is another Loon copy.
Hi, Louis.
Hi, Louis.
Sorry, Louis.
This one I bought from Harley E. I paid $350 whenever I did, but it's a beautiful copy, and I always thought this was the I always call it this the cupcake cover, because here she is in her little bikini. Yes, it did indeed. This is sort of where she's got her little slippers on as she rides her ibex or whatever around.
Hi, sales
Hello,
boy.
sales boy. And she is lovely, and the fingers and all that there.
Very good one. That's how you side saddle, by the way, people. You're gonna ride Uzbeks, you gotta side saddle. Okay, go ahead.
Almost all of these books that I'm showing you now, I got in around 1996, 95 from Dave Alexander from the Loon collection. Here's another JoJo, another great Keeman, another with funny faces on the animals, and look at her shoes. Look at her Fruit Loop shoes.
Oh my goodness! I never noticed her shoes.
The court jester shoes. But
like, what's going on with the shoes?
It's Keeman. I don't know what he was doing.
A personal gag or something that he did that.
I think he's probably having fun with it. Make her sexy and put crummy shoes.
Like he can't draw. He knows how to draw, and he could probably.
He can draw anything he wants to.
He could probably just have her barefoot or whatever, but he decides to put these goofy shoes on her.
Isn't this lovely, though? I mean, the books that were in this collection are truly wonderful. They were purchased and stacked and forgotten. Cool, dry, and dark. I mean, very mile-high condition to these books. And that's, I bought them once, and then I held tight. All right, almost done, Ellen.
All right.
This one is probably one of the very best ones. And this is a Matt Baker cover, number 23. And here it is with Betty Page, haircut on a Betty Page-looking gal.
Is that 23 or 25?
I think it's 23. I may be wrong. Could be 25. Not a honey.
That was the last one I got, actually. That's a beautiful book. That's the biggest in the run, actually, in terms of price. That's the grail for JoJo.
Here is another.
Oh, very nice.
Look at the leopard's face. Hey!
He's got a big smile. He's happy to see her.
Hi.
I always liked how they would like throw the bones in people's hair and noses and stuff like that.
Yeah, bone in the nose, bone in the hair.
But
and
it's always
the elephant. The elephant sharpened his tusk to a point.
Yeah, it's like. But the thing that was interesting about JoJo is the African women were usually very white.
That's it. It was all black guys and white women, and I don't understand what. Anyway, and here is the last JoJo here, and it's this beautiful red cover.
That's a good one.
So those are my JoJos. I pass the baton.
Okay. So I'll pick up the baton. I'm going to be showing a lot of Timely stuff, Timely and Atlas Comics, actually.
Good.
So we got Mitzi, number 1. I just love these kind of good girl style where it's like, the typical gag where it's like, she's on a diet, she's like, but I distinctly said, I'm no cherry. I'm on a diet. It's like a massive sundae. And
now the naughty people said no cherry. Okay, that's number 1. Number 2, what is that banana doing? Right on the side. What is the banana doing there?
Well, it's.
Thank you very much. And the last thing is, if you move it over a little bit out of your Comic Collector Geek tag, you'll notice that her heel is hooked down onto the bottom of the stool, which is what the girls would do. But look how tiny her feet are. Very, very elegant, tiny little feet.
She has like the Chinese feet.
Bound.
Yeah.
My mother was a hand model and a shoe model.
Oh, wow.
And I think mother had size 4 feet, my mother. And so they always had these shoes that the very smallest ones that virtually no one could wear, but she had a very well-turned heel and she was a model. And so they said, well, you can keep the shoes because they couldn't sell them. And so she had a beautiful selection.
Yeah.
What is that, cherry or not? What was that?
He said, cherry or not, she'll be like a sumo size afterwards. She'll be so fat from eating.
Yokozuna, is that it? Is Yokozuna the biggest size?
I think that's the big guys in sumo. This is not Golden Age, but it is a cool book. This is a Dan DeCarlo cover. It's like Showgirls #1. I just always like this one. So it was
very nice. I love it. I love that cover. That is not an inexpensive cover.
No, it's not.
It's really good.
And then we got Comedy Comics.
I have this book, and I always kept looking at that dress, and I don't know what they were trying to achieve with that dress.
I think it's got that 40s style though to it. The dress that I've seen this kind of style before, like in like the fashion magazines, and it's some of these ones with I don't know why Marvel did this, but if you read them, they actually have like a page where they'll actually say this dress that she's wearing was designed by such and such a fashion person, and you can actually go and buy that dress.
Wow!
So they would do that with Millie the Model a lot. So I think that's maybe what's going on here. It's like one of those weird things where they're kind of advertising different fashion designers. And it's
now all three of these girls are blondes. There's Hetty, Millie, and Tessie. Now, how do you know blonde. How do you know it's Millie?
I think it's Millie the Model. I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
I don't know. Tessie kind of looks a little different.
Tessie the typist, although she never types.
Yeah, let me see. Like, I don't know. Do I have a Tessie that's handy? Okay, well, I'll show a Tessie and then we'll see the difference. What's up here? So here's a Tessie. I just grabbed a Tessie. I don't know. Slightly different.
Well, her face is different. Of course, the artist is different too, but it's the same. It's the same. All three of them. The nice thing about comedy, a lot of times you'll get all three girls on the cover at the same time, which is fun.
Yeah, and then
on Comedy Comics,
I do have one that is like that. So this is Tessie Typist 4, and then we got. I'll show you what Hetty looks like. I might have been Hetty actually on the cover of that one that I said. It might have been Hetty Divine.
Boy, that looks like Venus to me, doesn't it? Doesn't she look like Venus?
It really looks like Venus.
God, look at the color strike. Look at the color strike on that book. That's incredible.
It's really bright red, yeah.
Beautiful.
This one is from 1949, and it's a Marvel Comics.
That's a beauty.
And then we got another Hetty Divine. I just like the dress. I think it's like really interesting.
Yeah.
And then I love the all the showgirls in the back.
And they're all looking at her.
They're all looking at her. They're like, I always like ones where they have the little hearts.
Yeah.
It's like
breaking their hearts. Yeah.
Yeah.
She's a heartbreaker.
Yes, I think it's really cool.
Well, you see what the gal on the end of the chorus line. Read what she says. She says, "A fine chance we have of being noticed with Hetty Divine hanging around."
Yeah, it's fun stuff. Like I really like the Marvel Good Girl collection.
It's great stuff.
So and here's another Tessie.
Tessie's artist is rounder. Her eyes are much more roundy. I can't remember who the artist is.
The hairstyle is that kind of like
the roll.
Yeah.
Who is the artist on this? I can't remember the guy's name.
I don't know. It doesn't say. It says
Morris. I can't think of it. Go ahead.
I don't know. They say who the interior art is. It's Harvey Kurtzman and CC Beck art inside.
Wow, CC Beck?
CC Beck, which is weird because you think of
on a Marvel book?
On a Marvel book. So that's timely.
Well, what happened to Fawcett?
I don't know. I mean, that's actually he would be working at Fawcett at that time too.
Yes.
That's 48. I don't know.
Good for CC.
Yeah, and then we have a Willie.
Yeah.
I don't know the two girls' names in Willie. Would it be would it be the same cast of characters?
I honestly don't know what the names on that one would be. I think Willie is the guy.
I know that part. That part I do know. What does it say? Okay, here I am, Ginny. Okay. I think her name's Ginny. Isn't it wonderful? Willie said he'd be right over and take me out riding, and I didn't even know he had a car. So I guess
what?
Ginny.
Now you look at that. You look at that bicycle, and that is based upon a Schwinn.
Yes,
Phantom, but very, very much with the headlight on the front fender, and it has a lot of times
the thing and stuff.
And the rear when the rear fender would come down, it would sort of flare out like a German. They call them German helmet fenders. That's what they called it, and they had cranks that had hearts in them. That were set. The metal was set in hearts. It was a really cool sweetheart crank.
This is definitely a ripoff. It's like Archie, Betty, and Veronica.
Absolutely.
total ripoff.
Unashamed, unabashed.
Yeah, I mean, this is really obvious.
Shameless.
Yeah, but that's from 1948. I mean, Marvel, like people don't realize this. Marvel during like the late 40s, early 50s was not about superheroes. Superheroes were sort of like a side thing. Their main focus was on the good girl. I mean, like
23 titles.
I think, and they had maybe about 5 titles that were superhero, maybe.
Yeah, the number of because Archie, Stan Lee was no fool. Archie was really doing well, and so he basically. But unfortunately, when the Marvel monsters were, and it was good girl stuff as well, the public was tired of it, and that's why they shifted. And DC was doing so well. And then he finally, with the last gasp, copied the Challengers for the FF, and that's what saved him.
Yeah, but and then we got a Millie the Model.
That's a great one.
I love this one. This one's a cute one. Come on down. The sharks can't touch you. Who cares about the sharks?
Well, he's such a phoebe. Well, look at the pants he's wearing. It's Archie. I mean, it's nothing but Archie. The same pants, even.
Yeah.
Atlas Marvel were shameless.
Shameless, yeah. And this is a Stan Lee story as well.
Of course. I think Stan wasn't credited. I think he swept up at the end of the night. I think he did everything there.
Yeah. And then I got a few Girls' Life. I'm going to 3 more books and then I'll switch back to you.
Okay.
So this is Patsy Walker's Girls' Life. And this one would have like the paper dolls in it and stuff like that. And so finding these in high grade or any grade that's complete is actually quite hard because like little girls would cut out the paper dolls inside.
That is an amazingly high grade, a 6. And you'll notice that it has the bar and star code stamp on it for the code that never worked. Like only talk to Ditko and talk to Kirby. How about that, right?
Yeah. So this is Girls' Life number 5. And then we have Girls' Life number 6. I think this one's really great with the fiery redhead.
That's great.
Yeah. It's a really good one.
You'll notice the Bobby Soxers and the saddle shoes very much of the time.
And this is Al Hartley cover too.
Al was good.
Yeah, I mean, I think Patsy Walker is a cool character. I actually have a pretty good collection of Patsy Walker because I really like her. I think I like these ones where it really, captures an era. Like, the cheer thing and that kind of sweater with the letter on it. I love that sort of 50s style. I think it's really cool.
You'll also notice that has the star and bar in the upper right of the picture.
Yes. Where is it? Right here. Yeah, right there. That's the old code, guys. Before the comic code, there was this silly ACMP code that nobody actually followed. It was like the least impactful code out there that was just more symbolic than anything else. It was not enforced in any particular way. But it actually, if you read the code, what the rules were for this code, it was actually very similar to the Comic Code Authority.
Yes, it was.
Like a guideline to what was going
It was
on.
well thought out, and Gaines said, I want to do something. They came in, and it was all against his stuff. He says, forget it, I'm walking out.
So when I was in high school, there was a girl that was like a friend of mine. One of the first people that I made friends with in high school. That was the cheerleader for my high school. She was really, really cute, totally out of my league. But fortunately, later on, my girlfriend, the girl that I ended up dating at that time, was a cheerleader. So, but for an all-girls school, so it's very odd.
You went to an all-girls school? No, well done, Alan.
My girlfriend went to an all-girls school.
What was your high school?
My high school was called Sydney Academy, and her school was Holy Angels. And we always
Holy Angels. Wow.
Oh, there's stories I can tell. Like, so, the way it worked was Sydney Academy had boys and girls. Holy Angels was all girls. Okay. And we always called it, we didn't call it Holy Angels. We always called it Holy Whores.
Wow.
Because it was like the girls that went there were like, because it was a Catholic school, it was a Catholic school. They were all like imprisoned by the nuns. They were something about it, like they're in that rebellious stage. So they're very open-minded, is a good way of thinking of it.
Well, isn't the trope that's the minister's daughter is always the trampiest girl there is?
Yeah. So that's kind of the way Holy Angels was. So we always made fun of it in a way. But yeah, but that's where my girlfriend was from that school. So yeah. I don't know if
that's fun. That's fun.
And one last one to show is A Date with Millie. And just another cute one. And we got I thought when I swiped Millie's dress, she wouldn't have a chance. On Millie, anything looks good. So that's actually, I think she's hotter personally. She kind of looks like Jessica Rabbit a bit.
Now, is that Chili? What is her name?
I am not sure.
Patsy and Hetty. Is that Hetty Devine?
I'm wondering if that's Patsy. Is that Patsy Walker?
I think it might be.
The only redhead I can think of is Patsy Walker. So. Patsy
and Millie. I'm a little bit.
So Chili is from Archie, I believe, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is.
Oh, Lau is saying it's Chili.
Okay, I thought it was. I wasn't sure.
Okay.
And that's very, very early code because of the huge approved Comics Code Authority.
So this is 1956. So it's like 1 year into the code kind of thing. It's nice Dan DeCarlo cover. Okay, so that's my first half. And I'll switch back to you.
Wonderful stuff. Wonderful stuff indeed. I have that one junior here. Here is another junior.
Oh, yes. It's like they don't have the linked, what's the link, the static link, we put bounce into the dryer. I think they have major static cling going on.
Well, they are statuesque.
Yeah, it's like such a great cover though.
Here is another junior.
It's like I don't know, when I almost want to ask the audience, you guys watching this, when you look at that cover, is it just me or is it that top? It just gets me right. That's the first place I look. It's like somehow it's like draws me in.
Well, if you're if you're not looking at that, then Feldstein went to an awful lot of trouble.
Yeah, even Junior himself is looking at it.
Well, he's about ready to walk into the trip over the thing and crash and burn. Mm-hmm. The wind is, and she's got her bloomers on. It's great.
Yeah. And that's Gwenny?
That is Gwenny. No, Gwenny is the blonde is the other one. What is her name? No, now I've told you What?
I thought it was Gwynny and
Gwenny is the dark-haired.
No, Gwynny's the light-haired. Diane or Dina or whatever. Dina.
Dina was the brunette, and Gwenny is the blonde.
Blonde, yeah, I think so. I would have to check, but I'm pretty sure.
I got this book from a fellow that went on to Heritage. Can't think of his name. Damn it! But this is a really nice one.
That's a good one. Yeah. All my juniors and Sonnies I sent graded. Well, not all of them, but most of them.
Al Jaster.
Okay.
Jaster was the one who then went on to. But when I bought several books from Ed Jaster over the years, and then he landed there. So those are my juniors. The other ones I have are slabs. Here is Mopsy #1.
Oh, very nice. I actually have some. I have an original Gladys Parker page.
Cool.
Very nice, though. I really like. I think she's underrated, personally.
Oh, absolutely. Here is Corliss Archer #1.
something with my vision. I don't know. It's like
you'll poke your eye out.
Oh, lose an eye or two.
Here is a great one, another Fox Features Syndicate. You know, the thing is, by rights, these all are candidates to be slabbed. Mm-hmm. But what they charge you to do this is so exorbitant that it'll be thousands and thousands of dollars to do it. And I just don't want to. I mean, books that I have purchased since, because like I say, almost all of these I got in from about 95 to 2000, about 99 through there, maybe one or two here and there. But I mean, check this one out.
Oh, yes. I think my copy's graded. I'm not sure if I have this as well. But.
Her nipples are erect.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, and her face is the face of someone who just got basically murdered.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's her lower area that sucks my eyes in on that cover. Something about her skirt is very high up.
It's all. Here is my confession.
Another big one. Yeah, it's a nice one.
And there's the color transfer. You see the kind of the pink on either side. That's because that's story on the inside cover that is bled through. Oh yeah, this stuff is really. I was so happy to get this stuff. And because even in the day, it was always been hard to get these because they didn't survive very well. They do show up. They are around. And I'm very surprised hardly any of these survive because the paper is so terrible, and no mother that saw these let them live. I mean, these things were fire starters, if nothing else. Here's another My Confession.
Oh, I love these My books. I'm making.
Who turned you on to these?
Well, I don't know.
Thank you. My Confession.
But now I've been trying to get all of them. That's been a goal.
Several things. Now here she's saying, "Now you know my secret," and he's holding his head in his hands. What is the secret?
It's something.
I mean, is she playing on the boys' team or something? I mean, does she have extra equipment? I mean,
she looks. You never know. Surprise.
I tormented men. My make-believe wedding, and should I trust him? The titles are better than the stories. Trust me, because I said, "Oh, I tormented men. What is it?" And they do torment men and stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean, it kind of looks like she's a bit bigger than he is, so maybe it's like The Crying Game.
Oh no! What a terrible movie. Here is another My Love Affair. I will never marry you. I will never marry you now. I played at love. My guilt. They called me wild. I was ashamed of my husband.
I think so. Bow ties are kind of, I don't know. I never liked bow ties personally.
Yeah, they lace them with saltpeter.
Yeah, exactly.
She looks like Dorothy Lamour to me.
Yeah, I could see that with the hair. Yeah.
Dorothy Lamour, but the eyes in particular.
Mm-hmm.
Dottie Lamour.
That sort of that, I don't know, droopy eyes kind of thing. Yeah.
Bedroom eyes. She was working in a department store when they discovered her. She, the sarong girl. I mean, she just, and of course, Crosby and Hope in the road pictures and stuff. Dorothy Lamour and she raised, one of the top money raisers of World War II, raising money for bonds and stuff. She really busted her ass to raise money for the troops and to be there for them and everything else. She really was quite something. Here is True Stories in Photo Pictures. My life. In this issue, I was a love thief.
I don't think it was the same girl, by the way, between those two comics where it's like My Confession, and I don't think it was the same girl. But this one is a good one too. I always felt
sort of a gray tone. You see, look at the treatment. It's sort of a gray tone. See?
With that hatching. Yeah.
It's sort of a sandy finish. This one was the one that I wanted. Was when I first got my Gerber photo journal, and I'm leafing through. This book was the one book that I said I'll probably never have a chance to get it. I only was offered this once, and I bought a bunch from a friend of mine, and he was the buddy that was the one that wanted the Terrific Five, and that was how my friendship ended with him. This was one of the books that I had purchased from him. We were really had a lot of fun together, but then it was that a funny book came between us, and there was a misunderstanding. It's sad, but anyway, oh well. But this one is Joan Collins.
Oh yes.
Isn't this great, guys? I mean, look at this baby. Look at the color strike on this. The green gloves with the polka dots. The green belt also with kind of sparkles and a bow tie. And he's pulling her, and her boob is flipping around in her, and she doesn't mind at all. She says, what's the problem? I played at love. I wanted both men and my short-term marriage. How can you go wrong with titles like that, stories in like that? I mean, this is great stuff. Here is My Secret Life. In this issue, I was careless in love. I loved more than once, and other confession stories.
Oh yes, I like this one too. This is a good one.
Here is,
and these titles, just so people know, they're like usually they're numbered like 20s or whatever, but they only had like 3 or 4 issues. Like usually very few issues in the run. Like, but they would keep like the numbering from other titles, right?
Yes,
like,
they would continue the numbering to save money.
From JoJo, for example. Like,
yeah. Here is My Secret Marriage from September of 1954, 1 year after I was born. Love on Demand, Innocent Scandal, Kisses for All, and It Could Happen to You.
Oh, yes, another good one. I've been trying to get that run, too. That's another run. That's a longer run. That's a harder one to complete, but I am trying to work on it.
Here is My True Love, Thrilling Confessions, My Secondhand Proposal, and Trapped by My Heart.
Oh, very nice.
Now, here is a thing where, if you look at his suit, this is a nice copy of this book. I mean, this is a very, very nice.
Solid, yeah.
It is a very, very high-grade copy for what these books are. Look at the way the ink of his suit went onto the paper. Do you see? It's all modeled, and it just, in other words, the colorist did a good job, but the paper basically let it down, and you can see the colored transfer there. You see from the inside cover
blend. Yeah,
I love it.
Cool.
It's the thing is, the content is nasty. The images are naughty. They're creepy to wear to handle. They're slimy and they're flimsy, and they're it's just the whole. It's genius. It is genius. I only had 3 Phantom Ladies. My 17 came back, and AG bought it when I traded it in. It was one of the books that I traded for Detective. Well said. It should be. They didn't have landscape covers back then, though. Maybe they should have.
Good timing for that one.
There's a gal. I only had, and the 17 I got rid. I only have 2 other ones. I have Phantom Lady number 14, and this is from a girl collector, and her name is Patsy Tyler. And I have seen Patsy Tyler's. She signed her books. I have seen Patsy Tyler books quite a few times in my travels of looking at books. And they almost always, Patsy took very nice care of her books. So here is Patsy's copy of 14, and she signed up at the top, Patsy Tyler.
I think I have a couple of Patsy books as well. It should almost be a pedigree.
It really ought to be.
Yeah. So
this is one of the in the Phantom Ladies. This is a real good one.
Girls do have. There are some good collectors that are women.
The girls like to see what good girls look like. Scoundrels and Vandals, The Condemned Venus, and A Shroud for the Bride.
That's a. You know what's funny? Whenever I see that book, I've seen so many copies where around the headlight area has been scratched so much.
Yeah, it's like we have to deface it, right?
Yeah.
To find them unmolested. That's the word. Yeah. That these books would be molested.
Yeah, it's the funniest thing. It's like you look, and like I would say like 90% of the it's like really high percentage are molested.
Yeah.
Yeah. Rubbing them is good luck. Yeah, I think so.
That's a Matt Baker. And this one is the last issue, and it's the only Jack Kamen cover in the Phantom Lady run, and arguably the second best from 17. And it's this one.
Oh yes. Yeah, that's a nice one. I mean, Kamen has, you can always tell Kamen because the girls are a bit more busty. Oh, Slave Girl. Matt likes that one.
This is a pretty darn nice copy of this one.
Colors are really deep.
I really lucked out when I made the commitment to go in after, because then a lot of this stuff got sucked into collections. You never see it until maybe they'll come out at auction, when the collections sell or whatever, and then you're up against all these guys. But when I was getting these, they were around, but yeah,
there's only 2.
I don't have the other one.
Yeah,
I figured you did.
Yeah. You got one behind me actually, but I don't have it there anymore.
Here are Strange Worlds number 2.
Another Sodi book. It's a good one.
This is a great one. This is a Joe Orlando Wally Wood cover. Look at the color strike on this. Thank you, Lau. They're ready to shoot these people with their in their birthday suits into space.
Now, is her dress meant to be orange?
Yeah, it's orange by orange. It wasn't meant to be red. This is full color. Look at the purple. You see?
Oh, okay. So I thought mine was like I have this book as well. I'm not sure if you knew that, but
I know I didn't. I know. Wow.
But my copy, I thought it was faded because of the dress.
No. It's orange, and you see this guy coming in from the door. No, this is full color on this one. This came from Dave.
That's a beautiful copy. Yeah. I think that's my favorite in the run.
Well, it's that one, and then I kind of go back and forth because I like this one too.
This one too. I was going to say that was the other one. I like the fact that they actually forced him to put that little diamond on.
Yeah, they had to put the crest over her groin. They said you're
Mm.
required, and you can see that it's an afterthought. Just let
Yeah.
it ride. You know what's the problem?
I forget what they did. The Strange Worlds one. I forgot what it was, why it was in the Sodi thing, but I'd have to look it up. I'll do that now, actually.
This one, what I loved about this one is the guy. I like the gal, but I like the hat. This is so gnome press looking. Look at that helmet this guy has on. I mean, I wonder how the reception is for his radio with that. I mean, isn't that just total late 40s super science guys with these, and you got these skull guys. You got these green skull guys with the Scrooge gun.
So, by the way, the reason the other Strange Worlds was in Sodi was there's a scene where one of the guys takes a sword and goes across some giant's eyes with the sword.
Injury to eye, then.
Injury to eye. Yeah.
He had a real thing about that. Yeah.
Yeah.
But look, and she's laid out, and he's got a pressure gauge on his rocket tanks there.
I think he looks like a beetle, like thing. You know, one of those
insectish.
Yeah, like what are they called? It's a beetle, but it's like a special one.
This is an 8.5 that was cracked out. That the guy was unhappy with it. Because he thought the grade was higher. And then before he said he got in a pinch, and before he could send it back in, he offered it to me and I bought it. And it is a brilliant copy of this one.
No, it looks very minty. Another book you don't usually see in high grade. And now this
I don't show these very much at all. I just they live in a cool, dry, dark place, and this is where they are. This was a book Alan was making fun of the other day, that there's so many of them, and there's like 173.
Yeah.
And you'll notice now you'll notice, Alan, there's gold with diamonds, and then there are your pearls. There you're right.
There are pearls there. I think those are pearls. It's a pearl necklace. And she looks like she could use one.
Naughty boy. And the last one I have, perfect timing because it's just about the right time, is Zoot.
Oh, very nice. I just recently picked that book up. I love that book. That's a good one.
And there you go.
I love the ones with the pygmies. I think the pygmies,
it's offensive. It's offensive as hell. It is offensive. It is cultural appropriation. It's negative racial stereotyping. It's all of that stuff.
It's fun.
Yay!
Yay! All right. So you showed a Torchy, so I'll show one Torchy. This is Torchy number 1. Another.
Nice.
This is also this is a Gil Fox cover. Not, he's trying to mimic Bill Ward, but it's Gil Fox.
It's good still. It's good.
Yeah. And then we have I told you I was bringing all my timely ones. So this is Patsy Walker number 1.
So
I always
cute.
thought this one was really cute with her falling on the little cushion. I always thought that was just a really fun
on the pillow, and I think that is definitely a trope, because that one you do see them with the pillow on the back. I think there's a sugar pot, or what? Not sugar pot.
Yeah, there's a
sugar bowl. Sugar bowl has that too.
Bowl, yeah, there's a few like that.
That looks like Tulsi Gabbard with the white flash in her black hair.
Very much so. Patsy Fowler instead of Patsy Walker. One second. This one I have to take out of the bag.
That is an amazing. You got such a deal on this book. It's an amazing find. This one you've got coming up, Alan.
Yeah.
You really did great.
I got it under $100. It was Patsy Walker number 2.
I mean, how many of those can there be? Their heads are too big for their bodies. And here he's got a tux, and she's fancy, and he's driving this clickety pop
Mm.
20s with its missing fenders and only one headlight. I mean, come on.
And they always like to do this thing where they they write all over the car about all the problems that the car has.
But that's 20s. That's Oh You Kid and Hold That Tiger and Raccoon Coats and all that other stuff. It really is of the time.
Very interesting one. 1945 for that one.
Mm.
And then we have another Patsy Walker. Patsy Walker number 36.
This vintage of Marvel books are so incredibly fragile. To get a book that looks like this is really something else, to get a book like that, because the paper was so thin that Martin Goodman used.
The other one might have been a single. Yep, it's a single staple. This one's you can see it, just the one staple.
What year is that?
1945.
Wow. Thank God. If they put two staples in that, we would have lost the war.
Yeah, that would have been it. Germany would have won. So that one. And this is actually one of my favorite Patsy Walker covers. I just love this one. Like, I just think it's really cute.
And I have the Canadian version of that same cover.
Yeah. This one I picked up from Pocketful of Comics. Yeah. Is it Pockets or Pocket?
I think it's Pockets Full.
Pockets Full. Okay. Yeah. So I really love this cover, though. I think it's really cute with the little fish. She has this massive fish, and it's one of those ones where they did the "Who cares." They did that as a trope. A lot of the Good Girl covers.
Same thing with Bat and Schmidlap on the two GIs. This could be a trap. He says, Who cares?
I was going to bring those ones. That's the dog.
Dog-faced Dooley.
Dog-faced Dooley, yeah.
And Jack Sparling, I think, was the artist on those.
Mm-hmm. This one was an Al Jaffe cover. Just so you know, Al Jaffe did this one. Okay, and we got some gay stuff.
Now this is the same. This is the same one for Tessie the typist. The same. Is it Moldoff or Stoloff or Murray? What's does it show the cover artist?
It doesn't say who the cover artist is. It says Basil Wolverton art inside though.
Yeah, but that ain't Wolverton. The guy that draws like that has and you'll notice that what they did was to keep it cartoony. They had the inking. There is virtually no inking around her chest in any way, or down on her lower swimsuit. They don't give you any of that.
Yeah, they didn't highlight certain features. But this one's interesting because it actually is a very big key. Do you know what the key thing about this book is?
I have no idea.
It's the first bikini cover.
I'll be damned. I didn't know that.
This is the very first time you get bikinis on the cover of a comic book. Now there's earlier ones, but it's not considered a bikini because this is after the official naming of the bikini.
What year is it?
1946.
Well, you know that they had the testing of the atomic bombs at the Bikini Atoll.
Yes, and then basically the name came out after that. By the way, Salesboy is being very nice, very generous. Thank you.
Thank you. Merry Christmas to you.
Very nice of you. I appreciate it. That will go into my stocking stuffer. I will have a nice stuffed stocking.
Well, actually, Alan has been using the monies from this to give us to get rid of the duck in the corner and to have higher resolution, which I think is a great thing. Thank you, Alan. I appreciate it.
All the super chats fund this channel. This channel being in high def and all that kind of stuff. So this next one is where she's underwater.
That's a great cover. Is that Ken Bald?
No, I would have guessed so. I think it is. It looks like Ken Bald.
It looks like Ken Bald to me.
Very much.
He was so good. He was very good.
Yeah. So this is Millie on the cover.
Well, that's because the guy is saying, "Hang on, Millie, I'll save you."
Yeah. But so Millie, I guess, had the kind of the lumpy hair, like that kind of thing, whereas Tessie had the roll.
Yeah.
And then
Millie,
the other one,
Hetty Devine,
Hetty Devine had the more kind of glamour
flowing.
hair.
Yeah. And Venus the same way. Hetty Devine and Venus, I mean,
look
are
the same.
almost interchangeable.
Yeah, yeah. And this is another one with Millie.
That's a good one. That I like that one. I like the now you see what you get here, and this is better. You get definition down on her suit and up in her top, where it isn't just sort of an amorphous thing. And they give you also some shading around on the top. There's more work in this one. They took more time to do this.
Yeah,
to make it better,
but cute though.
It's better.
Yeah,
to my eye, it's just a better executed cover.
And this is the classic one for gay comics. This is the one that sort of slight, I think it's a slight innuendo. She's blowing him. Yeah, I always love this cover. I think that would be Tessie, wouldn't it?
I would say so, yes.
So yeah, what does it say? I bet you can't blow hard enough. Oh, splat. Oh yeah, it even says happy birthday, Tessie. So yeah.
I think there's a better than even chance that's Tessie.
I think so.
And they got the jug. And look at the Jughead guy down there.
You're right.
Even with the beanie and the things on it.
Yeah, I mean,
you got it, Jeff. You nailed it.
And hey, Cliff on Comics is here. Hey.
Hello, Cliff. It's not gay enough. Well, of course it isn't.
Yeah, that's so funny. Thanks, Cliff, for hanging out.
Merry Christmas, Cliff.
Merry Christmas, Cliff. And then we got, this is a cool one. And the last one I'm going to show, and it's My Friend Irma.
That's a great one.
And this is her first appearance in comics, even though it's issue number 3.
What was it? What was 1 and 2? Do you remember? Was it a different title?
It was a different title. It was just some other thing. And then this character, they lost the rights to, and then it became my girl Pearl.
Oh, is that so?
Yeah,
I didn't realize that.
So this basically became My Girl Pearl. It had Dan DeCarlo and Stan Lee working on it. So some really great collaborations on this one. So yeah, so this is Dan DeCarlo cover, Stan Lee story.
I think that that Marie Wilson was the actress, was the voice talent and actress that was that character.
From my girl Pearl, my friend Irma. Yeah.
Yeah.
And basically, if you're not familiar with the radio show, which how likely would you be familiar with it? It was basically, dumb blonde jokes.
Comedy, yeah.
Yeah, it was kind of like, silly things where they would misinterpret and, it was fun stuff though. It was fun.
Very.
Stuff. So yeah, so that was a pretty good collection of Good Girl. I still have another 2 cubbies and 2 boxes filled with Good Girl, but
good heavens.
I know I have a few Good Girl books. So we might have to do this again sometime.
I'd love to.
Yeah. So by the way, since this is the last show before Christmas, I want to wish everybody a Merry Christmas. And what is it that Santa says? Ho ho ho, Merry Christmas and a good night to all. I don't know what he says, but it's something like that, right?
Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night.
A good night and all a good night. That's what it was.
Laying a finger aside of his nose.
Yeah. And then you'd go up the chute. You'd sneeze and up the chute. So yeah, thank you guys for hanging out, and Merry Christmas again. Bye everyone.
See you, everybody. Take care.